Hey you guys, this is Haley.
And I'm Aisha.
And this is Isha Lee. And what is our topic today, Aisha?
Our topic is principles / logic over feelings.
Yes, that's a good topic.
You start it off.
You gonna let me start it off? You sure you want me to do that? Are you sure? Okay. So our topic today, which is principle or logic over feelings or emotions, is basically talking about how important it is to not get your feelings and your emotions all wrapped up in situations. You have to be able to separate yourself from your feelings and think more logically and think more about the principles of the matter than how you're feeling. I feel like this pertains first and foremost when we deal with constructive criticism. When someone is telling us something to grow us and we just get in our feelings, we get bothered, we get irritated, we get defensive, and we start to feel like someone's attacking us rather than attacking maybe the situation or what's going on. I feel like it's important for us to say, woosah, let's wait a moment, because maybe I could be feeling this way or acting this way because of how I feel and not based off of what I know or what I believe to be right and wrong. So I feel like that's the topic here. We just have to learn how to separate our emotions from what we know.
Yes, I would say it's more so being receiving to constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand they're criticizing or constructing who you are, like your work traits, work ethics, that type of thing. So it's not more so saying you as a person are just horrible or you as a person is not good enough, but they're trying to get you to a point where you're at 120 instead of at 100.
Yes.
So it's a big difference, guys.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
You like that?
Yeah, constructing the person. So that's good. I like that. So yeah, definitely. I know I've had issues, especially with having a friend that I'm so close to that I live with. I can easily get things messed up and a little bit harder to deal with when my emotions are involved rather than the logic of things. Right. With any person, if they are telling you something that is not easy to receive, whether it is something about your work ethic, something about the way that you perform a certain task, before you jump back and say anything heightened or say anything that you might regret, just always think about, is my response based on how I feel or what the principle of the matter is or what my understanding of this matter is. Is it just me feeling like I need to stand up for myself, or is this me correcting the issue? Right. I think that's always important to think of when you're having problems in life, period.
I've done it with her before. She didn't get on me about school. A certain example would be like, what was it? The math class. And I'm going to tell y'all, I really failed this math class like F all day. And I'm not an F person. I'm not even a C person. So I'm working and I'm just giving Haley all these excuses like I'm working, I don't have time to schedule for a tutor. And she was like, well, have you done everything that you should have done? Have you really, sought out the tutoring hours? Have you really spoke to the teacher? Have you done all these different things before you can just say this F is what I deserve, or it's nothing more I can do because I'm just not good at math? So I get off the phone with her. I'm like, well, she don't understand because she's good at math. So how's she gonna come for me? But I had to sit back on it, and me and God, we chatted up a little bit, and he told me, Isha, you're wrong. Haley is right. So I ended up apologizing to her because I had to get out of my feelings and understand that this is somebody that cares about me, wants me to do well, wants me to be that attorney that I am going to be.
Yes.
So in order to be successful in what I'm actually going to school for, I'm going to have to deal with criticism from a judge. I'm going to have to deal with criticism from my peers, my clients. So if I can't take it from my friend, it's like, I'm not going to make it. Pretty much. So I would say when it's coming from somebody that's not your friend or not your family, I feel like sometimes it's easier to accept it from them. And that could be a flip coin because this stranger, they don't know me. But I feel like example, I'm going back to the job. When they're critiquing you at work, you're easy to receive that because you want to be better at work. Versus her telling me about school, it's like, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know. I guess you got to find that scale, that balance with it.
Yes, I agree. And I feel like with whichever it is, family, personal, business, or work and school, you always have to sit back, relax, and have an open mind towards things. I feel like oftentimes we speak so abruptly before we digest what was said.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always good to just be slow to speak and quick to listen, as the Word of God says.
2 ears and
Yes,
1 mouth.
that's why He gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, because we're supposed to listen and hear more clearly before we respond. So that's really the big topic here, because I feel like so many people, especially our generation, we're impulsive. We're quick to snap. We're quick to tell you about yourself. We're quick to put you in your place. But we will never get to the better side of things if we don't digest what just happened here. Like, it's not about how it went down. It's about what happened. To make sure you don't get into that place again and again, because who likes reruns?
No.
I don't like reruns.
That's
in my
insanity.
life, at least. That's crazy. Doing the same thing and then getting the same thing and being like, oh, woe is me. The world is just bad to me. No, you're not taking everything in so you can improve and not have to deal with the same things again and again. So that's all I have for you guys today. Just get out your feelings. Start to think about the principles and just, take in consideration what could really be going on instead of just feeling some type of way about it.
Right. And another thing, just to piggyback off her as far as the principle over feelings, you definitely want to make sure whether you're going to work, you're going to school, even if you're going to church, you have to realize, because you have to get out of yourself. That's your feelings.
Your feelings.
You got to get out of yourself and make sure that you go to whatever that principle is, whatever that right or wrong, whatever that moral is that goes along with your principle. I go to work to make money, so I can't be in my feelings when it comes to my job, because I'm here to, the principle is to get money.
Yeah.
I go to school to learn. So whether I like the teacher or not, I'm coming here to learn. So you got to start thinking about stuff like that. I came to church to worship, so I got to get out of me. I can't think about, last night and so forth. So just, as you're going through your day, just start to think that principle over feeling. Am I really in my feelings here, or am I really using my logic? Am I really thinking, is this right or wrong? What's the right or wrong in this situation?
Yeah.
So that's all I have, guys.
Yeah. So we love you guys. We hope that you were able to receive this. I know it was an overload of thoughts, but we're just hoping to provoke you guys to do better and live better and be happier and more at peace with everything that you go through. So we love you. She loves you. I love you. This is Isha Lee. We love you guys.
Isha Lee, y'all.
Have a good week.